What's going on, guys? Welcome to a special episode of All Smoke, All 32 with Aaron Givens. Today, I'm at the HardRock Casino here in Hollywood, Florida, and we're going to have a special draft party where we're going to meet the Pouncey brothers that used to play for the Dolphins and see some Miami Dolphin cheerleaders and just go ahead and talk to some fans from all around the league and see exactly what they're expecting and get pre-draft talk. Well, I'm here, guys. The atmosphere is just as thought as expected. There is nothing but Dolphins fans all surrounded in the area. You know, they got free giveaways, food, of course, drinks. You know, it's definitely a vibe right now, and I'm looking forward to talking to some fans, seeing how things are going to go. And, yeah, let's get this show on the road. There's some free Dolphin stuff. Why not? Why not? And I got my man Steven here with me, the enemy, the Gaze Blue and White. So what brings you here? Where are you from?
I actually live in Orlando, actually.
Okay.
I'm down here visiting some friends. I'm originally from down here, but down here visiting some friends. We heard about this draft party on Facebook or something, and, decided to check it out.
Same here.
Yeah.
Facebook gets people all the time.
Seriously, man.
So what do you feel the Colts are going to do in this draft? Do you feel like this is a gotta take a quarterback draft here?
100%.
Yeah.
I think also, like, not only just for the team, I think the GM's definitely drafting for his job. So I think Irsay probably told Ballard that you need to get a quarterback and make it work out, or you're gone. Because, I mean, they've had Wentz, they've had Phillip Rivers, they've had, Matt Ryan now, and yeah, it's just like they need to figure out quarterback. I think that's
So,
number one.
say it happens like everybody's saying that Bryce Young goes number one to the Panthers.
Yeah.
And then I believe the Texans are going to shock everybody and actually take Will Anderson number two
You think so?
from Alabama.
Yeah.
So with the Cardinals being at that number 3 pick and not needing a quarterback and probably looking for somebody to step up, do you guys take that one step up and make sure nobody jumps in front of you?
I think so.
Or do you wait? Yeah?
Yeah, well, I saw something earlier that looks like the Titans are going to try to trade with the Cardinals, and division rival. I don't want the Titans getting the quarterback that we want in our own division, no less.
I heard that as well. I heard they're already done with Malik Willis after 3 games, man.
I know. That's tough. But
that's definitely tough. So
that's the NFL for you, though, right? Quick turnaround. You don't get a lot of time to prove yourself, especially as I think he was a 3rd-round pick. So if you're a 3rd-round pick, they're willing to just dump you right away. But yeah, no, can't have our guy going to the Titans. So I mean, if it doesn't cost too much, like to move up to 3, make sure we get our guy, whoever that is.
So do you have a preference out of Will Will Levis? You got Anthony, even the kid from Tennessee. He's actually projected pretty high. You can't forget C.J. Stroud.
Yeah,
who would you honestly like out of the bunch?
I think since the Colts aren't I think if the team was better, I'd rather get Stroud just because he seems more NFL ready. But I think when the team's already not that great, we don't really have wide receiver figured out that much. You might as well just go Anthony Richardson, play for the upside. Hope that he turns into a Josh Allen type, can figure out the throwing stuff in the NFL because he's got all the athletic ability in the world. Got to hope that the new coach can kind of unlock him,
I honestly agree with that because with the new coaching staff, I feel you guys are not in a win right now mode. You have time to take a development like Anthony Richardson and go ahead and move forward and then build around them and because you lost some receivers in this off season. So, I mean, to be honest with you, man, I think the sky's the limit for the Colts. If they get their guy at quarterback. Man.
I hope so. I mean, that's been the formula for the Colts, right?
Yeah,
Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck. You go big with a good quarterback, and you figure the rest out later. And it's, maybe one Super Bowl only, but the Patriots probably skewed with what a successful franchise is. I think one Super Bowl in 20 years is not half bad. So I think it's worked out pretty good. So I think that's the way you got to go. Yeah.
Well, man, I appreciate the time.
Course,
Thank
man.
you for sharing your
of course,
opinion.
man.
Enjoy, man.
Yeah, hopefully a good time. Thanks, man.
All right, guys. So I'm here with Andrew,
Harry, Michael.
and you see, you got a Giants fan here, 2 Dolphins fans, of course, and all this craziness going on. So, What do you guys think that the Dolphins are going to do? They're just going to stay out the first round and just watch and see? And
I'd love to trade in the first round, but we're going to stay in the second round. I think get a tight end, roll with Raheem Mostert, our running back. I think we'll be all right. He's a Super Bowl caliber running back. Put a team around him. We'll see what happens. Let's go, Fins.
what do you think? Do you think the same thing?
I could agree with him. It's either going to be tight end or running back, in my opinion. But who knows? Like with these things, they could trade up, and so far you can tell Miami's been aggressive. So you could surprise us and do whatever.
Well, in my opinion, the most improved and impressive team this past season was the Giants, I must admit. And for you guys to do what you did and come in and beat the Vikings and, kind of fall short after that, do you think that receiver or corner is more of a bigger option for you guys to take?
Actually, I think offensive line would be the best help to protect Daniel Jones. Give him a chance to get the ball to the receivers, have them stay healthy, and they can make a run maybe to the Super Bowl.
I honestly think that's a good opinion. I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think you guys should honestly go ahead and take a receiver. I'm well impressed with what your quarterback was able to do without really any top receiver in the league. But, offensive line to help your quarterback and keep him upright, I mean, that is a good call.
We got Darren Wall from the Raiders, so we got a good tight end to go with him. So that'll be a big help.
That is true. So I must ask you, Dolphins fans, how concerned are you with Tua's health?
Get a right tackle, we'll be all right.
So I've heard some things during the off season about him taking the jiu-jitsu classes. I think that's going to come into a big play for his career. And also I've heard things about him getting a special helmet, which is also going to be big for his career. And they're going to work on his mechanics, getting the ball way faster. Tua's a smart guy, so I'm not as concerned as I was before, but it's sports. You don't know what's going to happen. Nothing's guaranteed.
I agree. What do you think Saquon Barkley is going to do? Is he going to sign a contract, or is he going to hold out? Or are you guys just going to say, you know what, we don't care what you go ahead and do with the tender and the what we gave to you on the franchise tag, and we're going to draft a running back?
I think he's going to sign the franchise tag, have another great season, and as the season goes on, they're going to give him the contract he wants.
Awesome, man. Well, guys, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much, and enjoy the draft.
Good on, man.
It's up.
Hollywood, Florida, with my man Will. You see, he's a Chargers fan. He's from LA. Just recently moved here. And first off, I want to ask you, man, how is it coming here to Miami, getting a different experience, always living in LA with your life? Like, what's the biggest change for you?
The biggest change from LA to Miami, that's tough, man. That's tough. I'd say just the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the people out here, it's way different. It's way more chill out. It's laid back. Like, people say already LA kind of relaxed. Nah, LA uptight. People antsy. People are angry all the time. Nah, out here it's nice and laid back. It's more, I feel like it's more relaxed. Kind of just like, it almost gives me Hawaii vibes.
Definitely. So, talking about the draft while we're here, so with the 21st pick, do you feel wide receiver is the number one choice to go ahead, or do you take best available player?
Right, nah. So it's crazy because I was just talking with my boys about this. I'm really hoping we get Bijan Robinson out of Texas, the running back. I'm really hoping we get him with the 21st. I doubt he's going to be there. So realistically, I'm thinking we trade up and we get him. Obviously, we never know trades and how that's going to go. We also never know where he's going to go. He might not even go that high. So we might be able to snag him at 21. But if he's not there, I think receiver is my third go-to. For me personally, I think we got to snag Bijan if we can. We got to get him. If not, I think we got to go edge. I think we're going to go D-end or outside linebacker that's more of a pass-rushing outside linebacker. Just because Joey Bosa, he's probably going to be on his way out pretty soon. We also need a good backup for him, as well as Khalil Mack. You know, they're both kind of getting a little bit older now. So I think replacing them is going to be ideally number 2. And then we go wide receiver after that. If we can't get like a top 3 edge or like a top 2 running back, I like Jalen Hyatt and I like Zay Flowers.
I mean, to be honest with you, the only reason why I said and brought up receiver is because Williams, I agree, think he's a top 5 receiver in the league. I put it anywhere up there, he's going to get it, bro. He's so impressive.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. But injury.
Yeah.
He's missed a few games this year.
Especially because a lot of his catches are those jump balls that are contested. Injuries happen all the time.
And honestly, a top 20 receiver in the league, in my opinion, with Keenan Allen. He's a stud.
Agreed 100%.
But not too many games where he definitely goes ahead and gets injured as well. But Herbert, amazing talent.
Yep.
I really think you guys should go with him. What do you guys do with really, like you said, with the running back position? Do you really feel that you can kind of talk Eckler off the edge and see if he can play one more year for you guys, or you think it's just done and he's really going to try to get out of it?
So it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I think if we draft a running back, if we're able to draft a running back, I think the chances of him leaving increase. That being said, personally, I feel like us drafting a running back helps him because he's on the older side, especially for running back.
The money he's looking for right now,
and it's the money.
Yeah.
But already nobody's trying to pay. He's already one of the higher. He's already in the higher tier of running backs in terms of what they're getting paid right now. So that being said, like, it's tough because nobody wants to give him more money than that already, right? And we obviously value him a lot. Like, he led the league in total touchdowns 2 years in a row, right? His usage is through the roof. He's probably the most used player in the NFL, right? That's only going to go down when he leaves. Or it's only going to go down. He knows that. Yeah, we all. So he knows that, right? He's not dumb. He knows that. So I think running back is the way to go, knowing that he might be on his way out. That's part of the reason why I say we go running back first. Because he already expressed that he's trying to, do something a little different. He's trying to either get out of there or he just wants to get paid more. Right? This year, especially, we have no cap space for him. So next year, if we can get him to stay this year, I think we pay him next year. And I think it's all good. No love, no bad blood, no love lost. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's tough, man. You never know what these NFL executives and even what the players are thinking. So,
I'll be honest. I have some ill will towards some teams that I just can't stand. The Chargers are not one of them.
Appreciate that.
I actually, I don't mind Chargers, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You go ahead and look at my page. I actually predicted you guys to lose to Jacksonville. And I was right, and a lot of people thought I was crazy. Man. But in the way they did it, though, I just, but I'm telling you, if you guys stick the draft right this year, I definitely see Super Bowl bound. Herbert had enough years under his belt. If Williams and Eckler could stay healthy and you find that running back and, actually really, with Allen, and get Eckler to honestly just say, you know what, let me bet on myself one more last year, and I know I'm probably not going to get that money, but I have a playoff team with me. Yeah, I really think you guys can go far, man. I really do.
I completely agree. I couldn't agree more. I think it's tough. The AFC, I think, is a lot harder than the NFC.
Rodgers coming around.
Rodgers just came around.
Contract.
And the thing with the Rodgers contract especially is that Jets team was already a QB away.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion, is still one of the best quarterbacks in this league right now.
Definitely.
So, with him coming over, we're in Miami, so obviously it makes it harder for Miami. They got to play them twice now.
Yeah.
So, but in terms of the Chargers, it's just another AFC opponent that's now going to be fighting for that playoff spot and then the AFC Championship potentially. So, I like how we stack up. Especially if we can keep Eckler, and if we can add a good running back. If we can add, I'm telling you, if we get Bijan, it's over. It's over. I'm telling y'all right now. If we draft Bijan Robinson, I'm going to turn around, go to the sports betting section, wherever the hell that is. I'm going to go over there and put whatever I got in my bank on the Chargers going to the Super Bowl.
You heard it here first, man. That's a bold prediction, but man, I respect it because you know your team. You got good knowledge, and man, it was a pleasure speaking with you, man. I really hope you guys do well, man, in this upcoming season and do well in the draft. And it was a pleasure, man.
Appreciate it. Pleasure talking to you, man.
Hey,
It's
man.
good.
Thank you. Rice is the guy. We all knew it. It was gonna happen. Texans, you're on the clock. Well, I was wrong. I said Will Anderson, and we took CJ. I can't be mad. We need a quarterback. He had all the attributes. We just traded to the third pick. Oh my God! Are we gonna take Will Anderson? Are we? What's gonna go down? D'Amico Ryans is happy right now. I think we're gonna go Will Anderson. He didn't go second, but he went third. Let's go, Will Anderson. Yeah! The draft has been crazy. It's all cleared out. Only a couple of faithful the guys that I spoke to earlier. Met the Pouncy brothers, got my shirt signed. Hey man, it's about a wrap. I really enjoyed myself. Florida definitely knows some host parties and really do well. You know how I gotta end it. Go Texas, man. All smoke, all good.